As Luna sees, really endearing animation showcasing this loving relationship between a girl and her cat. And there's some fantastical elements to this, especially like during the flying scene. Adds a little bit of magic, like gives you a sense of imagination running wild. It's almost like we're looking into this child's mind, of what may happen when their imagination takes over. And I love how we saw this passage of time in this relationship from the beginning to end. Um, Sort of like what I would think a pet would experience in life with an owner and like this element of like unconditional love. I feel like is the overarching message throughout the piece.
As Luna sees it, or as Luna sees, I thought that this was really interesting. I love the kind of shift in perspective that you're really getting the information from kind of the cat's point of view. And because of that, you don't know the backstory. You don't know the circumstances that surround like Luna and this girl, or, why she's kind of wanting to escape up onto the roof or anything like that. All you know is you can see the connection between an animal and this girl, and you can see how much that kind of relationship means, and how like much joy and happiness and healing can kind of come from that, and how if it really is truly from Luna's perspective, like the just the pure joy and great imagination and wild adventures that the two of them went on. I thought it was really fun, and like I said, I loved the perspective shift because I think oftentimes we kind of get trapped in our own perspective. So I think that shifting perspective in any direction is really great for humans to see, and especially for audiences to kind of absorb, because I feel like the more you see it and the more it's like given to you in media, the easier it is for you to shift your own perspective in your own life. So I really love that. And again, I also like that it limited your information as an audience member. I wasn't worried about the backstory. I wasn't worried about what was going on with this girl. I was really just, enjoying the adventures that they were having together. And that's kind of it. And I thought there's a kind of beauty in that limited information, because you're forced to just kind of focus on what's happening then.
This was really charming. It's so simple. A lot of the just the movement, very minimal. Even in a lot of shots, just even the palette is sort of minimal. And it's so powerful too. Just the most subtle movements and sounds, at least for me, evoked just a lot. Thinking specifically, near the end there where the cat just keeps hitting the button, and then she walks away. Just really a fascinating piece, really well thought out and crafted, and really truly art.
In this film, As Luna Sees, is so sweet and really well designed. I really love this style of animation, and I think it allows for some really beautiful artistic looking moments, especially when they're flying through the stars. I loved how minimal the dialogue was, literally like two lines at the end. And the music instead that they had was a really cool and great choice. I really love that they go into the stars. It's so pretty and sweet, and it represents playtime and free feeling, um, especially for this cat. I love that the whole film was from the cat's perspective. I think that that's um, such a fun way of looking at this, and the relationship between a child or a girl and a pet. Um, Overall, I think this story and artwork was really well made.